Alrighty. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome wherever in the world you are. We got some more Eve today, and I've got Null character, and then I've got high sec character, and I think we're going to take a look at the high sec character first, just undock here and see whether or not there are any of the combat sites. Epic, hello. And there are none. Okay. I'll go ahead and dock up this thing again. This thing is, I guess the moon's on the other side.
Docking request accepted.
Does your laptop could run the game? Well, it's it'll run on a potato. You just gotta lower the graphics. I mean, I can even run it on a mini PC. Say it can't. Okay. So now let's undock here. There is, I believe, someone I believe there's a potential problem in here. Well, there's no sites in here, so problem or not, we're gonna have to go searching. What do you do in this game? You know, sometimes we joke that Eve is life because there are so many things that you can do in this game, like things you can do in real life, except, of course, these are in video game form. Much more exciting. And you have extra lives. Where in real life, you know, won Darwin Award and it's over. So there are no sites here. Okay, I gotta look at, let's see here. That is the destination. Thanks, Epic. Oh, we're not seeing it. Our location here. Let's try again. There we go. We're gonna set ourselves a little route here. I'm just trying to maximize my route here as much as I can. All right, let's try this. That's a lot of jumps. But, all right, we'll head out of here. And hopefully we'll get some good loot. How long have I been playing Eve? Well, the actual answer is about 11 years straight, but I've been playing for 20. All right, I can't do anything in here, even if I wanted to. I have to be in different space. This is rented space. So, while we're searching here, I asked Fred and Harriet for some advice. Let's see what kind of advice they got on finding sites.
All right, Capsuleers, welcome back for another deep dive into the world of New Eden. You know, we love to tackle those listener questions, and this one's got a bit of a spooky twist to it.
Spooky and lucrative, from the sounds of it.
That's right. We've got Markee Dragon on the line, and they're on the hunt for those elusive Crimson Harvest sites. They've been searching HighSec and NullSec, focusing on drone lands in NullSec, but no luck so far.
Drone lands are usually a good bet for these types of sites, so the fact that they're coming up empty is interesting.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder if the devs cooked up something different this year.
Yeah, maybe they moved the goalposts on us again, which, let's be honest, wouldn't be a surprise in New Eden, but hey, that's part of the fun, right? The thrill of the hunt. So, before we get into specific
No, it's the thrill of finding
it's
it.
worth remembering that these events, they always have a bit of a time limit.
Absolutely. They're limited time events, so information is key. You really got to stay ahead of the curve.
Exactly.
This one's
So,
30 days,
Markee
though.
Dragon, first and foremost. Check those official EVE news channels and forums. The devs might drop hints.
Welcome
maybe
to the
a change in spawn
Dragons.
mechanics, you never know.
CCTV
You know those
_
patch
just
notes?
followed.
Yeah, those cryptic
Bunty,
things nobody
hello?
reads. Could be a gold mine for Crimson Harvest intel.
Honestly, sometimes I think the devs get a kick out of hiding clues in plain sight. But yeah, that just adds to the challenge. Now, we talked about the official channels, but let's not forget the power of the EVE community itself.
The community.
Why can't they say
Seriously.
Eve
For real.
correctly?
So, Markee Dragon, tap into those community resources. Dotlan, for instance. That's your go-to for spotting unusual activity in NullSec.
Think about it, right? If you see a sudden
Dot
spike
land.
in jumps or activity in a usually quiet region, especially around drone lands, bingo.
Welcome
Could
to
be
the
Capsuleers
Dragons.
flocking to
Omadal
those
is
Crimson
just
Harvest
followed.
sites.
It's like following the breadcrumbs, except the breadcrumbs are warp signatures, and the
No,
prize is
the
a whole lot
advice
of
is
loot.
exactly wrong. I should
And
look for
don't
where nobody's
underestimate
at.
The power of just asking around. Those in-game chat channels,
$100.
as chaotic as
Thank
they can
you
be,
for the follow.
sometimes
Welcome.
you get lucky. Someone might just spill the
Martin,
beans on a
hello?
trick or a pattern for finding these sites.
It's all about intel, right? Someone, somewhere, might have figured out a telltale sign. Maybe these Crimson Harvest sites spawn near a specific type of celestial object. Or maybe there's a pattern to their
Welcome to the
appearance based on the
Dragons.
in-game clock.
Epico
That,
Dragon
my friend,
_
is
just
what you
followed.
always check local.
Epco,
You
thank
never know
you.
who's lurking and what they might reveal, intentionally or otherwise.
Truer words have never been spoken in New Eden. But let's say, hypothetically, you've exhausted all these avenues. You've scoured the intel. You've triangulated every possible spawn
I
location.
think their advice is
and
a
still,
little off.
no Crimson Harvest sites. What then? Do you just give up?
Give up. In EVE, never. Look, the beauty of this game is that there's always another angle, another approach. This is where
Mhm.
thinking outside the pod comes in handy. Maybe there's something
Outside the
specific
pod.
about your search pattern. Are you sticking to a particular time of day?
Oh, that's a good point. Remember, server ticks can be a fickle mistress. What about your ship fits? Are you using any exploration modules that might give you an edge in scanning down these sites?
Exactly. And hey, even if you're not the one to find a site, there's always the option of, shall we say, persuading someone else to share their intel.
Ugh. Good old-fashioned EVE persuasion. Nothing like a little incentive to get those intel channels flowing. But in all seriousness, Markee Dragon, don't get discouraged. You're
Oh, good.
clearly thinking about this strategically, which is half the battle in EVE. And hey, you've been focusing on high sec and null sec. What about our old friend low sec?
Now there's a thought.
Nah,
Low sec during an event like
you
Crimson
need a PvP
Harvest,
fit.
it's a bit like a cosmic free-for-all, with
Uh-huh.
higher stakes and even higher reward.
Just be ready for anything, because as pirates, they can smell event loot a parsec away.
Risk versus reward, that's the EVE way.
Couldn't have said it better myself. So good luck out there, Markee Dragon, and fly safe. And remember, Capsuleers, if you have a burning EVE question, hit us up. We might just tackle it in our next deep dive. Until
Oh,
then,
man.
fly safe.
Yes. Flying safe. Oh, man. These guys, they cracked me up. Oh.
Active.
So, all right, I am looking for the Tetramon sites. And I think their advice was a little bit off, because really you want to go to the places where there's not many jumps, and something for exploration. Exploration module is not going to help, not in the combat portion. Of course, it would in the exploration portion. And maybe I end up switching to exploration portion or something like that.
Drive active.
Oh, I should get into fleet. Yeah, it stopped my jump from happening. Where do we turn in the sigils and clone vats? Get from the sites? I don't know. I have a shit ton of them from previous years.
Warp drive active.
Let me see here. I'll see if I can find out. Hey, Thor.
Hey, Markee, what can I do for you today? Ready to dive into some epic space adventures? Or perhaps create some awesome Twitch content?
I'm already live.
Awesome. Let's make this stream legendary. What's on the agenda today, Markee? Are we diving into EVE Online shenanigans, creating some epic viewer avatars, or maybe something entirely different?
How did you know that I make avatars for my viewers?
I remember you mentioning it.
Oh.
Your creativity with those viewer avatars is impressive.
Oh, thank you.
Need any help? You're welcome. If you need any ideas or just want to bounce around some fun concepts, I'm here.
Well,
What's the plan for the stream right now?
okay, so I'm trying to do Crimson Harvest combat sites.
Warp drive active.
Nice choice. Crimson Harvest combat sites could be quite a thrill. Got your ship and fit all ready for some spooky space action? Need any last-minute tips before you dive in?
Well, so I have some of the loot from it. I have the Tetramonic war clones, and I don't know what to do with them.
Tetramonic war clones are a unique loot from the Crimson Harvest event. You can trade them in at certain stations for rewards like ISK, skins, or other items.
Oh.
Check out the in-game event info or the agency tab to find out where to exchange them. Ready to cash in those clones for some sweet loot?
Well, I was thinking about it, but I kind of needed to figure out where I had to go first. Do you know some of the locations I can turn them in?
You can typically turn in Tetramonic war clones at special event sites or NPC stations designated for the Crimson Harvest. These locations can vary each year, so check the in-game event information for the current turn-in locations. Usually it's somewhere in high-sec space. Keep an eye out for event beacons or check with other capsuleers for the latest intel. Ready to hunt down those locations?
Well, not quite, but do the locations, do they turn off? Like when the event is over, do these locations to turn things in go away, or do they still stay there?
Once the Crimson Harvest event ends, the special locations for turning in items like Tetramonic war clones typically disappear.
Oh.
That means you'll want to turn in your war clones before the event concludes to ensure you don't miss out on the rewards. Better cash them in while you can. Planning to make a run for it soon?
No, but thank you.
You're welcome. If you change your mind or have any other questions, just let me know. I'm here to help while you tackle those Crimson Harvest combat sites.
All right. So, that's, I guess I'm gonna have to find wherever they get turned in at. Yeah. So. You know, I have gone a lot of systems now and haven't found a single one of the sites. How far am I going to have to go? Are you air? Let's see here. Still not seeing any.
Warp drive active.
Huh, 90% water. So yeah. I guess Thor gave me a little bit of information, but you know, I don't know. How many gigabyte is Eve? It's, I don't know how much it is, but you can load it up and then just not load the whole game, and it'll only give you what you need. It can stay pretty small. So by the time I find one of the sites, it's going to be server downtime. And then I wouldn't be able to finish the site or something. Air means all right for short. Well, you know, I, or ALR, I see. Yeah, well, so shorthand, or would that be like text hand? I don't even know. But you'll find that it doesn't work very well with me.
Warp drive active.
Because I read everything very literal. I'm just a literal kind of person. So. Yes, there was no I, it was an L. Correct. But whatever. If you abbreviate words, I may misunderstand them. Let me just leave it at that. All right. I'm still not seeing any sites. You know, today might be one of the worst days to try and do these Crimson Harvest combat sites and traps. There's your answer. Because, you know, it's the first Saturday of the event, and so maybe everybody and their mother is out here trying. So, but I would think that as people are doing them, that they're popping up in other places. One of the problems that does happen, though, is if you're up near the rental space and you do them, then they can respawn in someone else's rental space, because they don't respawn in your own, in the same system that you're in typically. And then if there's no one there to do it, you can't do it. So they end up sometimes in there with, you know, I've seen 10 event sites sitting in one of them before. And so, you know, it can be, you know, ugly. Like, you know, like you can go all around all over the place and you can't find any because they're all sitting in just a couple of systems. I do have access to one of the rental systems, and so I can do them in there.
Warp drive active.
Is the combat hard? Yeah, it's I would say, I mean, that depends. It depends on your skill level as to whether or not it's hard. So it is a bit of a challenge for me in this ship. This is a cheaper ship, but if you are a new player to the game, like only a couple months old, you may still have difficulty on these. Cybermaxon, hello. Toxic, hello. There we go. Tetramon base. Can I get it done in 10 minutes? Jesus. I don't think so. I think it will take me a little bit longer than that. But let's go down. Do I have a key? Yes, I do not have any keys. We'll get started here, and then we'll see. All right, I got a problem here. Okay, he left. Okay. Had a hostile come in. And or neutral. And I was quadruple scrammed. So that was a little bit concerning to me.
A module has run out of charges.
All right. So, we've got 9 minutes. I wonder what happens if I go in there and the server goes down while I'm in there. I think we're going to find out.
Warp drive active.
Right. Oh, we got 2 oracles. Okay, the oracles here are bad. Like, yeah, like that bad. Like I gotta pull my drones back in already. The oracles hit him really hard. See, he already got him into armor. Okay, well, I get these guys out now. That's why I have 2 sets of these. Oracles, another ship that I tried, they were taking out light drones that were faction, so they're like double EHP. They were taking them out in one shot. Just like boom, and they were gone.
A module has run out of charges.
They're NPC. Look at that. They're just beating these drones up. Well, that's right. I didn't go pray to the sun god yesterday like I said I was going to do. Got to remember to do that.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Itch Blue 112 just followed.
Blue, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
A module has run out of charges.
Right. Three minutes left. So that would not be enough time to get the get into the next room and then do this. Okay, I got to pull my drones in before. Oh, there's gonna be more. Okay, I got to pull my drones in before we. Half minutes. Watching that timer. When we get to about 30 seconds left, I'm pulling my drones in. Like the skin, yeah. I think it's called Golden Predator, if I remember right. All right, I got to pull these guys back
A
in.
module has run out of charges.
The server's about to go down.
The capacitor is empty.
He has drained my capacitor. There we go. We are down. All right, so we got server down, and maybe we have server down.
Get those hamster wheels turning round, 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 round. Engineers at work, servers need repair. We're all just hoping soon we'll be there. With our fingers crossed, we're counting every minute. Hamsters on their wheels, gotta keep them in it. Down, 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 down. Get those hamster wheels turning round, 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 round. In the downtime we're waiting, feeling blue, but those hamsters keep on running, bringing the game back to you.
We're lucky. By the time the song's over, the server will be up. It'd be interesting to see what happens, though.
In the downtime we're waiting, feeling blue, but those hamsters keep on running, bringing the game back to you.
That's a server hamster.
And we chat till the servers return. Hamsters running hard.
Yeah, they're running
For
hard.
the game we yearn. Server down, 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 down. Get those hamster wheels turning round, 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 round.
All right, we're getting close. CCP runs on hamsters, yeah. Yeah, I tried some different fits. I've got another fit that I've tried. And the Gila one's working pretty good, but I also have a Sleipner that has been pretty nice. Okay, well, it's going to take another minute. It's an AI song. Yeah, I wrote the lyrics, but I had AI do the instruments and the vocals. Am I messing with any of the Crimson Harvest crap? Have you looked at the title of the show today? I'm giving you a bad time. Overall, not the best loot. So in high sec, it's not been very good. In Null, it's been better. But it's still there is some left to be desired. You know, I haven't gotten any epic items yet, though I've tried.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Forever Nevermore from just followed.
Forever Nevermore. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Oh, how long have we got here? Seems to be taking a little bit longer than normal. For patch, no, it'd give me version mismatch if there was. I mean, I can, nobody else is saying that they're in yet, but I'll restart the launcher. No patch. Okay, it's just not ready yet. All right, if you're watching on YouTube, I'll see you in the next episode.